Look at this, guys. Our bread came out very, very good. Look at this. Our bread is bread cake. Oh. Bread cake. Bread cake. Look at this. Look at this. Bread cake. Look at this. In fact, you will not see this kind of bread anywhere. Look, it's very, very nice. Very sweet. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Look at inside. Look at the color. Okay, guys, we are going to start by mixing all the dry ingredients. This is our milk. I'm using milk powder, pig milk. So I'll be adding 2 spoons of pig powder. Milk powder, you can add any milk powder of your choice. Just that I like using pig powder. Adding all the dry ingredients. So these are nutmeg. I just added 1 teaspoon. I don't want too much nutmeg. Then these are sugar. This should be about 1 cup and a little. Then these are salt. I added 2 teaspoons of salt. Salt is very important too when you are making your bread. You can't just make bread without salt. No, no, no. Then this is a milk flavor. I have my Havana milk flavor. I think Rhea pig and the vanilla also. They are also very, very important. So I'm going to mix everything together to make sure they combine thoroughly. Very, very well. Very, very well. Very, very well. Mix very, very well. Okay. I remember our flour is 10 cups. I later changed my mind. It's 10 cups. So now you have to make some holes in the center. Then our yeast. Look at our yeast. It's well proven. So I'm going to be adding our yeast. To this, I'll be adding some, perhaps additional cup of water. So here is our yeast. This one is our egg. And our melted butter. I hope to put like 1 cup. 1 cup. It's still not up to 1 cup. I'll be using this much. I won't be adding extra. Remember, I have already added 1 cup of 2 cup of water to my yeast. So I'll have to stir. Please make sure your hands are properly washed. Start mixing together. Start mixing and mixing. This bread is going to be very sweet. But this bread is a special bread. It's going to be bread cake. Oh, good. So it's going to be bread cake. So now I'm going to start using my hands to mix very well. I want to add little Foster Clark, just little, little, like drop. Yeah. So I'll be just little water, so it can mix up very well. Okay. So I'm going to mix very well to make sure they are well combined. Don't want your dough to be too strong. So the texture I'm getting is okay. It's going to be a very soft bread. Yeah, the texture of your dough determines how soft your bread will be. So I'm loving the texture already. Not too hard. Yeah. You may be wondering why I added just one egg. I don't like eggs in my bread. I just put little. Sometimes when I'm eating the bread, it look as if I'm perceiving the smell of egg. I don't like eggs. So if you want excess ingredients, you can add your milk powder. Add excess milk if you want. Or it's preferably to add powdered milk. I don't like liquid milk in my bread. Sometimes I do perceive the smell also. So dry milk is best for your bread making. Powdered milk is best for your bread making. Ah, this dough is very soft. Love it. So if I do this up to maybe additional 15 minutes, I will cover it and allow to sit for, let's say, 30 minutes, so that the dough will relax very well before I will finally mold it into my desired shape. So nice. So I'm going to cover this now and allow this to sit for 30 minutes. Then I'll come back. My yeast. Okay, whenever you are making your bread, you make sure you buy an active yeast. Don't buy yeast too much. You don't go and buy 1 cup and keep in your house. It will spoil. When it stays for long, the thing will no longer be active. So I will be using yeast. Okay, like 1.5 teaspoon, 1.5. Let's get started. We are going to start by proofing our yeast. That is the first step. Proofing our yeast. So to this, I'm going to be using 1 cup of warm water. Warm water, 1 cup. So you dip your finger to know if it's hot. It's too hot. I'm going to be adding little cold water. Still hot. Please make sure your hands are clean. Okay, still hot, still very hot. Okay, it's okay. So to this, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, and our yeast, 1.5 tablespoon. This is a tablespoon. 1.5. This is one. And this is half. So the next thing I will do now is to stir very well. Yeast and sugar, they are best of friends. So yeast, love sugar so much. So you mix very well. Mix very, very well. I'm going to cover this and allow this to sit for 10 minutes. It's 30 minutes time. You can see as Ado is very soft now. So I'm going to start kneading it. Okay, guys, you have to butter your pan. I've buttered the pan already. Because I don't have the normal bread pan, I will be using cake pan. So I'm using cake pan. So, and for you to get a very nice shape, your cake using your cake pan, you have to make it round. So this is it. Don't mind the darkness soon. NEPA has taken light already. Nigerian NEPA, you can never trust them. It's very, very easy. Like, it's a very easy something. It's very, very easy. Very, very easy. This dough is big. Oh. So I don't want this very too long. This one is 6. The same way I do this soup. This one is 5. It's very easy because my dough is very soft. My dough is very, very soft. And when you're mixing your dough, try and use one water. One water will help you to activate very fast. To help you to rise very, very fast. You use like one water. Okay? This one is 4. I think I have to look for a way to add extra one here. So this one will be 5. Okay, this is what we got. This is it. If you have, you can put something in the center if you want. If you want to. So this is it. This is it. I'm going to cover this now and allow this to sit for at least 1 hour before I will start to bake it. Look at our bread, guys. This should be after 2 hours. After about 2 hours, because I went out and unfortunately I didn't come back on time. So you can see that the bread have overrised like this is our bread. I'm going to be baking it now. I will set my oven, or I have set my oven at 250 Celsius just to heat up the oven for 10 minutes. Then after which I will put the bread inside the oven and bake for between 15 to 20 minutes. Look at it, guys. This is beautiful. Our bread is ready, guys. Look at this. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's very, very brown. Like, yeah, I like my bread to be brown. I like it to be brown. Look at this, guys. Our bread came out very, very good. Look at this. My bread is bread cake. Oh. Bread cake. Bread cake. Look at this. Look at this. Bread cake. Look at this. In fact, you will not see this kind of bread anywhere. Look, it's very, very nice. Very sweet. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Look at inside. Look at the color. Very, very fine. And how do you store this bread? You can store it in your freezer. In your freezer. Let me show you. This is how I store my bread. Look at it. You can store it in your freezer. If you look at it now, it's very strong. Very, very strong. So whenever we want to use it, like if I want to use it in the morning, I will bring it out in the night. By daybreak, must have the block must have defrosted. Then we start using it. So these are bread. Very, very nice. Look at this again. Very, very nice. What I baked yesterday was bread cake. Bread cake. Cannot get this in any shop. You can only get this quality of bread when you bake your bread at home. When you bake your bread at home, that is when you get this kind of quality. You add the ingredient like the milk according to your desired taste. Look at it. It's very, very nice. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you try it out. And this bread is very thick, very, very thick. It's very, very thick. Remember, the thickness depends on the quantity of yeast you put in your bread. It's very, very thick. As you are seeing this now, me, I cannot finish these three slices. You know the popular former bread? No, former hair. These three slices now, I cannot finish it because it's very heavy, very thick. So I can only manage to eat these two now as my breakfast. I can manage these two. It's very, very heavy. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me show you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah.